specialization in one or two sports was becoming the trend, Taylor Bartini not only played 3 sports at Suffield High School, she excelled at all of them. This was not just because of outstanding athletic ability, but she also possessed the intangibles that separate great athletes from good ones. A common list of traits quickly emerged when her coaches are asked to characterize her as a player. Speed, quickness, toughness, and strength were clearly her best physical traits, but on top of that, she was commonly described as unselfish, aggressive, fearless, intense, competitive, confident, determined, and mentally tough. Like many in Suffield, Taylor started playing soccer at a very young age, and she took advantage of everything the Suffield Soccer Club offers to learn the fundamentals and build a solid foundation of skills. But she then took it to a level very few from this town have achieved. Taylor's career at Suffield High School was nothing short of spectacular. She contributed immediately in 2004 as a freshman with an impressive 16 goals on a team that made it all the way to the state finals before falling just short. In her sophomore year, Suffield started a run as impressive as any in school history. Taylor scored 17 goals and made the all-conference team as the Wildcats dominated their opposition on the way to the first ever undefeated season by an SHS girls soccer team. She capped off the incredible season with 2 goals in a 4-1 win over Holy Cross in the state championship game. She stepped up her game even more in 2006 with 27 goals, team MVP honors, and an all-state selection. The team lost only once and added another state championship, defeating Holy Cross again, this time 1-0, as Taylor used her signature speed to set up Rachel Bromson's game-winning goal. She continued to excel in her senior year with 25 goals and 12 assists, and once again named Team MVP and All-State, as well as being named to the All-New England team. She led the team to another NCCC title, but they were upended 1-0 by St. Joseph's in the state finals, ending their bid for a three-peat. Taylor finished with 86 career goals, which was the second most all-time at SHS at the time she graduated, and is currently still third on the list. She is also currently 6th all-time on the career assist list. Certainly, Windsor Locks was happy to see her graduate, as she scored 3 of her amazing 7 career hat tricks against the Raiders. Her soccer career at SHS finished with an incredible team record of 73 wins, 5 losses, and 2 ties, to go with 4 state title game appearances and the back-to-back state championships. Although her accomplishments weren't as prolific in basketball as they were in soccer, Taylor still had a very distinguished career on the court at SHS. As a 4-year varsity starter, she was known more for her defense and passing than her scoring, but she still managed to rack up 584 career points, and at the time she graduated, she had the second most three-pointers in school history. She contributed right away as a freshman, including sinking key free throws in an overtime upset of Tolland, and in the quarterfinals of the state tournament, she helped spark a fourth-quarter comeback win over heavily favored Holy Cross. After the game, Coach Dan Sullivan, who had a major impact on Taylor over the years as her coach since 5th grade, made a simple statement that, as it turned out, could apply to her entire career in every sport. Bartini was clutch. As time wore on, she had several outstanding all-around games, such as 17 points, 5 steals, and 5 assists against Summers. As a senior, she was a captain and was named MVP of the team, along with earning all NCCC conference honors, and was a member of the all-tournament team at Plainville and a recipient of the Coaches Award. Come springtime, Taylor switched her attention to softball and enjoyed success there as well. Again, she contributed immediately as a freshman, earning the job as the starting varsity catcher and chipping in with key hits early on. She eventually switched primarily to third base, although over her 4 years she played every position on the field at least once. Taylor became a regular on the all-conference team starting in her sophomore year as her knack for clutch hits continued, and she made All-State in her junior year as she had a potent bat and was always a threat on the bases. The team improved each year along with her, culminating in Suffield softball's first trip ever to the state title game. Unfortunately, they lost in a 1-0 pitchers' duel, but it was an amazing journey for the team with Taylor as one of the key ingredients. The year before she arrived, the team went 3-14. Over her 4 years, the team went 67-18 and won back-to-back NCCC titles. Coach Joanne Presser described her as an exceptional athlete who loved the competitive nature of the sport and had supreme confidence and heart. At the time she graduated, she was in the top 3 all-time in several batting categories, and she currently still remains number 3 in both career runs scored and stolen bases. After high school, Taylor focused on her best sport and moved on to play Division I soccer at Providence College. She was a solid contributor for 4 years, appearing in 56 games and starting in 38 of those, despite a knee injury that impacted part of her sophomore and junior years. In her senior year, she was the second leading scorer on the team with 5 goals, including the game-winning goal versus Rutgers in the first round of the Big East tournament. In comparing her career to others at Suffield High School, Taylor is in rare company. Soccer coach David Sullivan called her one of the best all-around athletes ever to graduate from Suffield High School. Her individual accomplishments set her apart, as she is one of the few athletes to be a 4-year varsity starter in 3 sports, and she's among only a handful of athletes from SHS to be named to all-state teams in 2 different sports. On top of that, she played in an unprecedented 5 state championship games at SHS. When you combine her leadership with the incredible success of the teams she played on, and her exceptionally high skill level in 3 different sports, it puts Taylor Bartini among the elite in the Suffield Athletic Hall of Fame.
Can't stop, addicted to the shindig.